Hey, beautiful people, this is Kristen. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So today I just wanted to have a little more informal chit chat, just life updates, just bookish related thoughts, and open 2 months worth of book of the month and my Dragon Steel box subscription, and just see what I don't even remember what's in these boxes. So I'm not prepared, like, to talk about what's in them because I don't know what's in them. But also just random thoughts or whatever. I'm wearing my whiskey business, so that says something. So it's my one day off this week. And I just want to say, has anybody tried this Smirnoff's peach lemonade stuff? So when I first tasted this one, I had one of those flashbacks. Do you ever do that? You have a memory and it's like, what is this? And I'm drinking it, I'm drinking it. Okay, did you ever, you're only going to get this if you're my age, Bartles and James, the original. That's what this flashed me back to, y'all. That's not longer on the market as far as I know. I don't know exactly what that original was supposed to taste like, but I'm telling you, in my memory banks, peach lemonade just is hitting that kind of vibe. So just wondered. We'll just put that right there and get into these book of the month, because I think I got 2 books the past 2 months, and here I haven't even opened them, y'all. I'm terrible. I've been on this kick lately of wanting to acquire all these books and get a new TBR bookshelf and just, clear. My library cart's almost empty because it's for the calendar year and we're getting close to the end of the calendar year. And I don't know what I'm going to do with all these books, but I am loving having books. Does anybody else do that? So let's see. Divine Rivals. So yes, this was recommended for me by my friend Michelle at Books Cause Insomnia. I'll leave her channel below. It's a lovely channel. But she was saying, oh, I just got this for her book of the month. And she said, I read it and I think you'd love it. So I think it's a fantasy. It might be young adults. Centuries asleep, the gods are warring again. 18-year-old Iris Winnow just wants to hold her family together. So yes, young adult fantasy drama book. I think I'll like it. And then I chose for that month, what did I get? Oh, Infinite Country by Patricia Engel. Can't remember what this one's about either. Talia is being held at a correctional facility for adolescent girls in the forested mountains of Colombia. Oh yeah, I got this one because it was set in Colombia, and we were stranded in Colombia for 24 hours. And by we, I mean myself and a bunch of minors going on a trip to do service projects, mission work in Brazil. And we got stranded for 24 hours in Colombia without any knowledge that we were going to be there. And our first thoughts were to default to fear that this wasn't necessarily a safe place to be for 24 hours. And, hanging out in airports that you've never been to or not familiar with when you're responsible for other people's children is just really unsettling. But it turned out to be a huge lesson in grace, hospitality, just had a fantastic time in this country. Just people just stepped out of their comfort zones and sacrifice to help us and to make things, not only tolerable, but awesome. We even were able to hire a private bus, and the hotel, one of the ladies working at the hotel came as our tour guide. So it was just a beautiful time in Colombia. So anyway, that's why I bought this book. It's set in Colombia. I don't honestly know that I've ever read a book about or set in Colombia. So there you have it. We'll see. Next box, book of the month. Oh yes, this is William Krent Kruger. Now, The River We Remember. He's a pretty popular author, but I haven't read him. I have slated in December. I only have 3 books currently on my TBR for December. And one of those is my first William Kent Kruger, and it will be This Tender Land. So if I hate This Tender Land or I don't like this author, then I don't know that I'll read that book. But we have it. We have it. And, oh, I got Ruth Ware's The Turn of the Key because I had read The Turn of the Screw by Henry James, right? It's Henry James. That it's based off of. And I actually really like that book. So I'm looking forward to Ruth Ware. Now, I have liked the Ruth Ware that I've read. I've read at least 2 of hers, and they've been like 3-star. They've been like good, glad I read them, but I think this is going to be the one that I really like, but we will see. Let me refresh myself. Moving on to the Dragonsteel books. So first up, we have one that's based on Warbreaker. So Warbreaker, if you don't know his Cosmere fantasy universe, Warbreaker is one of his standalones. It has magic system based on colors. So a lot of the spells, if you will, are color based. So right off the bat, I see a little box. It looks like these are mints because it has nutrition facts. Oh wait, there might be 2. Was there a card? I don't, oh, here. Here's a card. Mints. Light Song and Blush Weaver mints. My breath becomes yours is a quote. Okay, sometimes we reach a little far, but these boxes are really actually quite cute. Can you see that? Quite cute. And you know, you can use mints. So sometimes like the stuff they give you, it's kind of cute, but like, what are you going to do with it? But I mean, as long as the mints are actually mints, that's useful, right? Because who doesn't have stinky breath sometimes? I mean, all right, beautiful boxes that are completely sealed. And it doesn't say on here what they are. And then here's my Cosmere pin. Who is this one? Vivina. Must be a Warbreaker. I have not read Warbreaker that was one of the first ones I read because it is one that you can read completely by itself. And so I think it might have been one of the first ones I read. And it's not one of my favorites. It's not. So there's the pin. Okay, maybe I'll pause it to open this, or maybe I'll just talk a little. It says one thing is a letter opener and one is drink coasters. Why would you go through all this packaging for a letter opener or for coasters? That's what I want to. My mom never watches. I always remember growing up, she'd be like, don't open that with your teeth. Or, we pay too much money for your dentist and orthodontist for you to be doing that with your teeth. Don't tell my mom. Sometimes your teeth are the best way to open something. I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. Oh my gosh. Check it. Okay, so that is really cool, y'all. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be really cool sitting on my desk. Okay, that is a really cool letter opener to sit on my desk. Okay, not gonna lie, that was amazing. I mean, yeah, okay, maybe I take it back. It was, I'm pleased they packaged it so well, because like I could see if that was rolling around, it may get nicked or damaged a little. Why are these so hard to open? This box is really cute too, with the little thank you. It says something about trusted. I have the best fans. You've proven that. You're awesome, amazing, and incredible taste in books. Yes. Yes, we do. Where's my letter opener? It's my box opener now, though, y'all. Okay. Now I don't have to use my teeth. If I have that around. Okay, these should be the drink coasters, right? And look, I'm drinking a drink and it's not on a coaster. Okay, so, whoa. Are they glass? Oh my gosh, they're like glass. You can like, they're not like stained glass all the way through, but like when I'm holding it up, I can see the ring, see how the ring lights kind of glaring in it there? The ring lights, like, you know, when I look here with the light, it goes all the way through. That's really cool. So there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them. But this is Warbreaker, so this is the magic color, and they're glass. So that's why it's in that package. I totally take it back. I totally repent. I repent. I turn from my ways. Oh, I forgot to leave one out for my drink. Hello. And the last box I'm the most excited about because it contains the 4th book from Brandon Sanderson's Secret Project. And I'm going to read that in December. So, oh. Okay. Now I have a coaster for my Bartles and James. Okay. Here we go. 4th Secret Project Brandon Sanderson book. These are so pretty. I should have just bought the books and not all this little swag, but I have a cool letter opener and some awesome coasters now. And all these pins that I'm going to have to think of some tote or backpack to put them on. All right. What is this? Kaladin. Yay! Cute. All right. One of my favorites. Ooh, Anna. This is the Sunlit Man. So this is the title of the 4th book. So now I've got the sticker. So I've been starting new water bottles and big coffee tumblers with my stickers. And I like that. All right. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Artwork. Really pretty bookmark. Love his bookmarks. They do a great job on that. And here it is. Dun, 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 dun. Sunlit Man. Letter opener. Rip the plastic. Look at the pretty foiling and everything without the glare of the plastic. That's the back, y'all. That's the spine. Pretty. And the cover. Gorgeous. Look how pretty. Look at my thumb. Y'all, okay, side note, because it's my chatty video. Okay, so when I was like going really quick, setting up for a bunch of stuff, when I had just tons, I was about to go out of town, I slammed a cabinet right here, right under where my thumb starts. I just smashed it right there hard, and it like, you know, the blood blister or whatever came up, and then a big patch has worked out. That was June 15th, literally the middle of June, that I crunched my nail right here. And it is October 31st-ish when I'm filming this. And that's how long it took to grow out my thumbnail. It's really embarrassing. It's so embarrassing that I'm going to put it up there on BookTube. The Sunlit Man by Brandon Sanderson. This is the 4th one, the artwork. And then let me see if the pages have any coloring. Ooh, yeah. So they're kind of red at the top. And then there's some artwork in the book. Beautiful art in the book. The chapters have those bursts, artwork, That looks pretty violent. Looks zombie-ish major fight. Maybe that was even a little spoiler, getting pictures at the back, right? I was looking if there's any more color art in it, or if it's just there in the middle. Oh, here's another one. Get the ring light glare. All right. Let me see if there's a, I don't know what this book's about, y'all. I loved his third one. Acknowledgements, Sunlit Man. No, it starts right into it. Look at that page 1. Isn't that pretty? And I like all the sunbursts or whatever, so. Yes. Okay. I'll have to review it for you in December. You'll see it on my December TBR and then in my December reviews. So there you have it. I have been on a huge kick accumulating books lately. You've seen those in recent hauls and recent TBRs. I've just been, you know, having off again, on again times and availabilities for posting. I don't think anybody cares. I miss y'all when I'm not around. And then I'm really happy to see you when I'm around. So hi, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I just love all things bookish related. I love talking to people in the comments. Even, you know, if you don't have a channel, it's totally good. I love hearing your thoughts. I love hearing your reviews. I totally write down recommendations all the time. I'm always looking for new worlds to enter the book and to spend those times and just hang out with people who also love books. And it's funny because I had just started John Chris Delete That book. And it was talking about, like, it opens up like, oh, you're reading a book. Aren't you intellectual? Great for you. You know, make sure you do it in a public place so everybody knows you're reading a book, kind of thing. And it was just, it's funny because I totally get that. And yet at the same time, mostly I read in the privacy of my office or my house and nobody knows that I read. And they're usually surprised that I tell them how much I read. And they're always surprised that I even bother to film. So I don't know. What I want to know is, do you think us readers, I mean, I guess I totally understand. Like, I laughed. I think that's funny. Are we snobs? Are we snobs, y'all? We can just own it if we are. I guess it's snobby. I don't know that. I do think reading is better than watching TV, and certainly better than just aimlessly scrolling on your phone. So I guess it's snobby. Okay, it's snobby. I think it's better. I think it's better use of our time to read, y'all. I'm just gonna say that. Do you think so? Do you think it's a better use of time to read? There's times though when I'm like really brain dead, and so like reading is too much work. And sometimes in those instances, I just want to look at beautiful pictures on Instagram. It's like, oh, that's so, like a picture book. Sometimes you feel like a picture book, and Instagram or Facebook or some of those kind of feel like looking at a picture book. So yeah, I do think reading is more intellectual. I think I should, maybe I'll end at that note. But tell me what you're doing. Also, I have been thinking about little free libraries, and now that the weather is not 100 degrees anymore, I'm really just excited to go find some more little free libraries and make a point of finding them and going on a new adventure for some. And so here's my debate that I've been wondering. What I'm thinking is, you know, the shorts that you can use up to 30 seconds. I'm thinking just walking up and scanning them and maybe pulling out a book. I could use those as my shorts, like each little library is a short. Or should I get several and wait until I get several in a row and then make them into like a vlog style kind of video of going to little libraries? Which one would you prefer? Leave me a comment. And if you've been around this long, thank you for hanging out, answering my questions, chilling with me, seeing all my good stuff. Is anything in here that I got that you are particularly thinking that you wish you had one of these books from Book of the Month or something Brandon Sanderson swag, let me know that too. Hope that you're having an awesome day. Thank you for hanging out for just a little more personal chit chat, and hope that everybody's doing well. See you later, y'all. Bye-bye.